Hi everybody, welcome to HS001 Personal and Community Health. Yes, I like to have fun, but I am an instant human just when I add my coffee. So again, welcome. I made this video to be a welcome video and really a navigation video. The first thing I would like to talk about is when you get here, you'll see the home page. That's pretty self-explanatory. The next thing I want you to realize that along the left side here are all kinds of different tabs for different parts of our course. The one that's really important is announcements. Let's click on that. As I mentioned in the home page, I can be notorious for sending announcements out. So please check this area frequently. The next area that's so important, and it's all about modules. If you remember one thing, it's about the modules. Let's click on this and take a closer look. The first area is kind of a welcome area. I have information from A to Z and resources that can help you all semester. I'm going to let you go check those out when you sign into the class. Then we have an area, question and answer forum. This is really a nice discussion area that if any one of you have a question, you can post it here, and I encourage other students in the class to respond. I will check in periodically if I need to also respond to a question. The next area I'd like to talk about is our weekly modules. Let's take a look at week 1 and 2 to give you an example of what each module for each week might look like. Week 1 is a little different because there is so much to do. Let's look at week 2. The modules are always set up with assignments first. Then there are reading objectives, PowerPoint or lecture notes. Let's take a look. As you can see, again, it tells you what to read. The reading for week 2 is chapter 2. There are objectives for the week. And then there may be an outline and a PowerPoint that you can view based on this week's assignment. Then going back to the week 2 module, you will see under the assignment heading, again it's the readings, objectives, PowerPoint, and lecture notes, there happens to be a discussion assignment. I'm going to go ahead and click on that so you can take a look at how that looks a second. And this is how the discussion assignment area will look within our Canvas. And it gives you questions, things that I want you to think about and respond to. And when you get down to the very bottom, this is where you would hit reply and you would post your discussion questions there and answers. So again, as you can see, each week is set up the same way. This happens to be week 3, where we have the readings here. Then I'm talking about 5 beliefs for a bucket list. This week happens to have a quiz and a discussion. So again, everything is pretty consistent, so you will know what you will need to be able to do. Another tab that's really important is your syllabus and the information that comes in the syllabus. Let's take a quick peek here at what our syllabus looks like. Here's a copy of the syllabus here. There's a course description. This is my name, my office hours in case you would like to come and visit me. This is our text right here. Over here is our policy from the Academic Senate about how you need to get in contact with me. You might want to read that as well. And then again, when you look at the whole syllabus, it will have many different communication policies, when you can expect my feedback, how you get a hold of me, class participation, instructor participation, netiquette rules, and eventually we come to our schedule of readings, topics, and assignments, weekly schedules. You can take a look at that also. That's kind of what the syllabus looks like. The other couple areas are assignments. This is a list of assignments that you could see. And then the grades. I know you all like to know your grades, so you can always click on this and see your grades. And then there's a tab for instructor contact information. If you click on that, it goes to an area where it gives you how you can contact me. And please do so if you have any questions or you're having a problem. I'd love to help you out. I just wanted to point out one more area in the modules. So when you click on the modules, I'd like you to go ahead and scroll all the way down, and you're going to come to an area where it talks about how to contact the instructor, your etiquette guidelines again. But here is the discussion rubric and guidelines. You might want to check that out. And then down here also is the APA writing guide, plagiarism policy, resources for checking out plagiarism. You might want to check that out too. So again, welcome to Personal and Community Health. I look forward to learning and teaching and guiding you along the way, and we hope to see you in class next week. Thank you.